Hey, it's dieselrs here, and this is a quest guide for World Wakes. You're going to need food, armor, and weapon. The start of the quest is right here, where the blue X is on the map, right next to the Legends Guild. Now you're going to talk to Orlando Smith to start the quest. Continue speaking to him, and accept the quest. Go through the ancient door. Small cutscene will ensue. In this part of the quest, you're going to want to pretty much investigate everything in the room. There's going to be several different things you need to investigate. Just go through the whole room investigating everything that is able to be investigated. It's fairly straightforward. Once you investigate everything, the door will open and it will bring you to the next part of the quest. So there's this butterfly, investigate it. Orlando will say, oh, I want to take it to the museum. He'll try to take it. He's not strong enough. Then you will, and something will happen, and an alarm will sound, and that'll bring you to the next part of the quest. There's another cutscene, and then here you go. So you're going to go through here, and another cutscene will happen, and these automatons will come out, and you're going to have to kill all these. They're going to kill Orlando Smith, and once they kill her, as soon as they kill Orlando Smith is when they begin attacking you. So now that they've killed Orlando Smith, you're going to attack them. Be careful with the one in the middle. He like stomps on the ground and can do fair amount of damage. I recommend using magic or range for this quest because there's going to be a lot of times where you're going to be hiding behind things. Another cutscene will ensue, and go through, do all the talking. This guy, he'll take you. Once that cutscene's over, there'll be some options. You can choose the same options that I chose, as they worked for me, so they will work for you. This is going to bring you on to the next part of the quest. Just finish talking. There's a lot of talking in this quest and a lot of cutscenes, and that's why this quest takes so long. So here you're going to have to fight the armadillo boss, kree'arra, and it's fairly straightforward. But you are going to want to hide behind these pillars where the trees are to avoid some of these attacks where there's like these blue and yellow storms that kind of run around the room, and they'll do damage to you. And you'll see when that part comes up here. So finish talking, and you'll talk to kree'arra. She'll say some stuff and whatever. And as you can see, I'm hiding behind these pillars for the most part. Use your protect prayer. I'm not sure if I was even using the right protect prayer, but as you can see, the storms kind of running around the room. As long as you hide behind the pillars, you should be fine, and you shouldn't take too much damage. kree'arra is fairly easy to kill and fairly straightforward. You won't kill her all the way, and she'll kind of say that she failed, as you can see, and that will bring you on to the next part of the quest. So continue forward and enter through this door. Now you're going to come up to a puzzle, a cutscene and then a puzzle. You can follow the exact things that I did, the exact path I did. There's a couple tips with this. If you want to pause the video to see how I have my track laid out, I would suggest you do that. There's these the silver and black plates. They turn, and you want to make sure that those are turned and lined up with the track when you release the gate to let the boulder through, as well as the conveyor belt, which will be moving in the opposite direction of the way you want your boulder to go. You want to wait until that's moving in the right direction, as I do here, and then I release the gate once the conveyor belt's moving in the right direction. Another gate, I wait until the thing is lined up, like right here. I wait until it's lined up, and then I let it go. You can pretty much follow the path. The way you change the tracks and change your path is by clicking on each track, and it will turn it in the turn the tracks different ways. So, like I said, pause the video so you can see exactly how I have my track laid out, and it will help you. So that's where that one goes, and you'll see where each different boulder goes in a different place. This is pretty straightforward. Once you get the hang of it, it should be pretty easy. As long as you wait for the things to turn, then you release like I did there. Wait for the conveyor belt to move in the right direction, then release. Wait for the plate to turn, then release. And once you're finished the puzzle, another cutscene will happen, and that'll bring you on to the next part of the quest. So this part here is pretty easy. Investigate or view the strange map, and go through. And now this will pop up, and there'll be some questions. You want to make sure it balances out or chaos, order, good, evil. You can answer the same questions I have on screen, or you can do your own. I think the questions might be different for everybody, but the way I did it worked. So if you want to follow same answers that I did, if you have the same questions, then I suggest doing that. Pretty much what you want to do is you want to make sure all the things are balanced out. Chaos is balanced with order, order is balanced with good, good is balanced with evil, and that'll allow you to move on to the next part of the quest. So another cutscene will happen. And this is the time where you're about to fight the bosses. So go through all this talking, all this, blah, blah, blah. This is what takes the time. You can choose the same options that I chose. I suggest you do that, as it worked for me, and it will work for you. So you're gonna want to, stay and fight or whatever. Continue on. Now this is gonna pop up. You're going to choose your teams to guard each of the storage bays. If you choose the right ones for each bay, you will have a damage boost with each boss you face. You can choose the same options I did, or you can choose your own, but I believe I had a damage boost with all the bosses I faced. So I believe those are all the right options. You can choose the ones I did, as it worked for me, and it should work for you. So once you're done that, X that out, and you're happy with that, and talk to Juna. Let her know that you're happy with everything, and that, blah, blah, blah. You'll move on to the next part of the quest, where you fight the bosses. The first boss is going to be Gerador. So there's a couple things that you need to know, but pretty much all the boss fights are kind of straightforward. There is also a bank, so you can resupply after each boss fight. So they're going to say that each different thing is going to be under attack. Now, the first one that's under attack is going to be this one here, and this is General Gerador. It's going to be the first boss you fight. You want to be careful because he does lay down these meteors and you want to kind of run around the area to avoid the meteors. Um, you're not going to kill him all the way, but you're going to get him down to pretty much no health. And then he's going to say, okay, I give up, go through the door. And they're going to say another one's under attack. This is going to be, I don't, you're going to want to destroy these portals so you can damage the boss. If you don't destroy the portals, you're not gonna be able to damage him. He's gonna spawn several different portals, and when the portals pop up, just attack them, attack the boss, attack the portals, attack the boss. Make sure you destroy the portals before you attack the boss, and you'll actually be able to damage him. If you don't destroy the portals, you're really not gonna be able to damage him. So destroy the portals, attack the boss, and that'll move on to the next boss. The next boss is Krill, the Zamorak boss from God Wars Dungeon. And this is fairly straightforward. You just, continue to attack and do your thing. So once she's dead, go through the door. This next boss is kind of tricky because he will actually heal himself when you heal yourself. So if you eat, he's actually going to heal himself. So I suggest that you don't eat unless you really, really need to. As you can see, the more I eat, the more he heals himself. If you don't eat, he's not really going to heal himself. If you don't heal yourself, he's not really going to heal himself. So just continue attacking him. Try your best not to heal. If you have to heal yourself, but it's a good idea to try not to if you don't have to. I did, because I kind of really didn't realize that at first. But you'll see towards the end of the quest, towards the end of the fight, where I stop healing and my health gets really low, I start to do a lot of damage, and he's not really able to heal himself as much. So that's when I'm able to take him out, and he finally goes down. When he goes down, there'll be another cutscene. You'll go out and talk to Juno to start this. There'll be Ceridoma warriors that spawn. You're going to want to kill the Ceridoma warriors or repair the barriers. Just make sure Juno's health doesn't get low. And just take out the Ceridoma warriors or repair the barriers, like I said. And that'll be the next part of the quest. Another cutscene will happen and go through all this talking. You can choose the same options I did. I really don't think it matters. Enter through this, and this is a tricky part here. There'll be these fireballs that come down. You can wait for them to move and go, but I would spam your action bar. Put your food in your action bar and spam that, and just continuously eat the whole way through. There'll be a trap that comes up at the last part. Just keep going, and like I said, spam that action bar and eat. This guy will attack Guthix, pretty much kill him. And this is pretty much the end of the quest. So you're going to go down here and you're going to go with Guthix. Guthix is going to take you to his home world. You're going to talk to him and you're going to follow him throughout his home world. It's pretty straightforward. Just keep talking to him. Talk to him again. Just keep moving through his home world. You'll end up at the top of the place where his house is, and you just keep talking to him again. He'll be right by his bed. Talk to him one more time. Then he'll get into his bed. He'll talk to you again, and that's pretty much the end of the quest. A cutscene will happen. Then you'll talk to Ceridoma. You can choose the same options I did, but I don't think it matters. Ceridoma will disappear. Talk to Juno, or they'll end up talking to you. And that's pretty much the end of the quest. Thanks for watching. I hope this helped, and be sure to like and subscribe.